What is going on, lords and ladies? Welcome back to the channel, my friends. I am your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and today we're going to continue our Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Let's Play series. This is episode 8. I've been playing too much CK3, guys, but that's okay. I love CK3. But we're not here to play CK3, we're here to play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Welcome back to my Let's Play, guys. Let's hit continue. Now, this episode is going to be relatively short compared to the other episodes in the Let's Play. I think I'm going to get this one down to like an hour and a half, maybe, because there's one quest that I want to do, and an hour and a half should be enough time to get through the quest completely. And we're not just going to do one quest, we're going to do a couple of them. Like, I want to go to Tomcat and learn how to do the Master Strike. That is going to help us in combat so much. So we're going to do that first. Actually, no, we're not going to do that first. There's a, I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys. I can't even think straight because I'm so damn excited. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's raining in the menu. It's raining in the menu. It just went away. That was funny. Okay, so we're at the Miller's place. We just recently got here. This is a new location. There is a blue quest line that I could do for the Miller, but I'm not going to pursue that one. That one can be pretty lengthy. Instead, we're going to do this Fight Club quest here. Then we're going to go to Tomcat, and we're going to learn the Master Strike. And then we're going to go back to the quest that I was doing last episode, but I stopped in the middle of it. The green one. This one. The Hermit. There's a lot of different parts to the quest, so it should take us a while, and I think an hour and a half will be plenty of time for us to get through it. So let's get started.
Good boy. Good boy.
Alright, let's get over to a flat surface so your breakfast doesn't roll away.
Look what I have for you.
How are we doing on food? I also need to assign a couple of perk points, one for the Houndmaster and then one for Scholarship. We're getting this for Houndmaster. And then I'm getting this one. Eat your breakfast.
Where did this... Miller said I could wrestle with you.
Look at you champing at the bit. You do have the coin for a wager, don't you?
Wait, you never said anything about a wager.
Did you really think we brawl just to pass the time? Well, maybe we do a bit. But still, if you want to fight, you have to wager something.
If you say so. Here's the coin.
Great. Get your ass ready for a good kicking.
Too easy.
Every half dozen too. Nice. Nice. You fight better than I'd have expected.
Thanks.
But we'll see how you fare against Malik. Oh, yeah. And this is yours.
Alright, who's next? Oh, wow, he's already ready. He's got his shirt off and
I
everything.
wonder if Craig...
Well, ready to brawl?
Aye, all right. It's going to be a clean fight, see? No funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
Kicks in the balls, fingers in the nose, biting, and shit like that. Try something like that, and I'll rip your head off.
Don't you worry. I can hammer you without any of that.
We'll see about that. And what about the wager? Have you got coin?
Here it is.
That's the way I like it.
Hey, my fist just went through his face. Alright, just one more punch. This is way too easy. Wow, there's only 3 people watching?
I wonder
Wow,
if
we laid him
Crazel
out.
gives him a groschen for every half dozen too. God damn! You gave me the runaround.
You alright?
Well, a bit of liquor to ease the pain, a bit for the tummy, and I'll be all right.
The tummy.
You're gonna be much worse off when Vera's done with you. If you wanted to train a bit before then, let me know. I can show you some tricks. And here's your wager. Spend it well.
I wonder... I want to fight you.
Are you sure?
I want to fight
Break
you.
you in half.
Don't you worry about me. Well, shall we?
Well, if you say so. Got the coin for a wager?
Yeah. Here's the coin.
Get ready then. I'll pull you.
Yeah, once you got them stun locked, you can just keep punching them. The key is to get them stun locked.
You'll be...
See? It's just so easy. Let's slaughter him. No, just... No thanks.
I wonder if Crazel gives him a groschen for every half dozen too.
Really? That's the first thing that you say when you wake up from being unconscious? Look how bloody... Look how clean we are, and look how bloody he is.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well, fuck me. I stripped in like you, and you whipped my ass.
You're full of surprises yourself. Not even Pa swore as much when he whacked his knee with his blacksmith's hammer.
Oh, I know. Once a fight
Look how
starts,
bloody
my
he
mouth
is.
takes on a life of its own.
Kicked his ass.
Here's the coin you won, and go and see Crazel. He could send you to Shelly-off instead of me.
That was way too easy. That was kind of anticlimactic. I thought it would be tougher. My dog just put his face in his crotch.
Well, Miller, it seems I defeated all the hands you have here.
Good work. But it's a shame you didn't show up here before going to fight in Shelly-off. I'd have had a wager on you. You know what? Have a few groschen from me, so folk don't say I'm stingy.
Thank you.
And if you get bored fighting my fellows, look around the woods by Kopanina. Seems there's some peculiar fellow living there who knocks 7 shades of shit out of anyone who as much as looks sideways at him.
Near Kopanina, you say? Maybe I'll go and have a chat with him.
Seems he's some herbalist or something. But that doesn't seem right to me. The strongest bloke around and he's growing flowers? If that's true,
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
there's no sense in this world at all.
Men can grow flowers too.
See you soon, my friend.
Okay. Let's put our armor on. Now, like I said, we're not going to pursue this quest. We will eventually, but not today. Let's go get the Master Strike from Tomcat. There's a dead horse on the road with the rider laying a short way off. There are wolves pacing about. Alright, let's kill some wolves. Sick him, boy. Can you get him? Good boy.
You're my doggy, eh?
Alright, I'm gonna butcher all of these wolves, because butchering animals improves my survival skill.
Mutt! Here, Mutt.
You deserve a reward? I'll take his money. The longsword's not worth that much. 20 groschen. It's not worth stealing. His money is what we needed. We could butcher his horse, too. It's considered stealing if I take these. Hold on. Where did I put that stuff? I don't want to have a stolen... Oh, the horse meat is considered stolen. I don't want to have stolen stuff on me. I want to drop... Okay, here they are. Drop, drop, drop. Okay, I just wanted to see if the horse meat was considered stolen. It is. Let's continue. Let's learn the Master Strike, which is really strong.
I'm sorry.
Good afternoon.
I challenge you to a duel.
Good. Come and join me in the arena.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin. Defend yourself.
I can do combos too. See?
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other
He was about to
weapons,
scream something
and
and then
no
he
defense against
interrupted himself.
You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block. But this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. That's more like it. All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. Not like that.
Whoops.
Don't defend and attack me instead. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. No, you're not supposed to block the strike, but counter it. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side. Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
Hey, look at this, guys. On the illustration, the mail that the illustration is wearing is hugging his chin. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to cover your neck. It's supposed to completely enclose and protect your neck. Now, if you look at our Henry, the mail that he's wearing isn't hugging his neck. His neck is exposed, you know? So they get it right in the iconography, but when it comes to the armor that you're actually wearing, it doesn't look correct. I'm not complaining. I'm not one of those people that's gonna, complain about that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to point that out.
Why should I use the Master Strike?
If all you do is defend, you're bound to fail sooner or later. That's why it's better to counterattack. Strike the opponent's weapon from the opposite side. You'll block their weapon while hitting them at the same time. That's what the Master Strike is all about. Usually, you'll be aiming at your opponent's weak point. If you don't win the fight then and there, you'll surely at least injure and stun your opponent. If that's the case, don't stop. Keep attacking before your opponent has a chance to recover.
Why should I use a perfect block when I can do a Master Strike?
That depends. Sometimes it's good to exchange a few blocks and counterattacks, then unexpectedly finish with a Master Strike. Your opponent can't use a Master Strike if you don't attack from the opposite side. Try changing the position of your blade. Attack unpredictably. If your opponent uses a perfect block and his riposte is headed towards your blade, attack instead of defending, and you might win the fight.
What's better, the Master Strike or combos?
Combos are purely offensive techniques.
Combos
They're
are delicious.
strings of attacks to put your opponent in a position you want. Then you can finish them off with a stronger technique. But even your combo can be interrupted by an opponent's Master Strike. When your combo doesn't work out, your opponent interrupts it with a block and attacks. It doesn't mean the fight's over. Just use a perfect block. Or you can even use a Master Strike.
That's enough for me.
Okay, excellent. We've done what we came here to do. Now let's get over to Troskovitz and we can just cut some corners. When I first did this quest, I went through the whole thing, like, talking to everybody that I could, but this is where we need to end up anyway. So maybe we'll just cut to the chase, and we'll just go right to the end here. Alright, let's read the quest, just so we get caught up, and let's get ourselves caught up on what the quest is. Alright, it said that Ambrose the Hermit recently sold his soul to the devil. I ought to find out if there's any truth behind the stories before I go and see him. It could help me get his broken sword. And that's the sword that we're helping the blacksmith get, because he wants to make a sword for the wedding, but he needs a certain kind of metal, and that's the whole reason why we're trying to do this. We're trying to find the sword. I think I'm on the trail of the devilish apparition, but I still don't know what this is all about, and what the hermit has to do with it. The apparition of the devil is the talk of the village. I'm bound to be able to find some eyewitnesses. Stanislav, the shepherd, claims to have seen the devil a few nights ago. I should talk to him and find out what he actually saw. The shepherd lives near the big crossroads by Apollonia. Okay, fine. We'll talk to him first. Before we visit the hermit. There's a fast travel location here anyway, so since we're going to fast travel here, we'll talk to him, and then we'll head up to the hermit. What time is it? It's getting late. Is there a bed on the way? The closest bed is Tarkov. Okay, so we have a fresh day. Let's go home. We're passing by the bandit camp again. Are we stopping? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just fight people.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit.
It feels like we have to clear this camp every episode, and I'm not against it. I'm just gonna take the money. I'm not gonna bother looting them. I should have time to load one shot.
I'll show you.
Fuck this!
Giving up already? Sick 'em, boy.
Follow me! We're fucked! You'll pay for that, you whore son!
Sometimes your slashes don't register. Like, you just watch my sword go right through his shoulder, but nothing happened.
Follow me! I'll show you.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. Alert!
I'll break your bones!
Oh, there's a Master Strike. Ooh! That was awesome. That was so cool. Now we get to do cool executions. That is so cool. Give some more flavor to the combat. Alright, let's try another Master Strike. Let's see if we get another cool execution. If he doesn't give up. No, he's given up. Come on, let me do a Master Strike against you. Or he just flops over. Okay. That's all I want. Just wanted to take their money, get some experience in combat. Is there a tub I can clean myself in? Because I'm all bloody. I don't think there is one. I have 2 of that same dice. Is that the second one I got? Yeah, I have 2 weighted die, and they both tend to land on 1, which is really strong. Alright, medium locks are a little too tough for me. Hey guys, you know what we haven't done yet? We haven't taken a proper bath at a bathhouse.
How can I help you?
I'd like to use your services.
And what are you interested in, sir?
Let's get the full service, baby.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
Let's
Third-
talk about the price.
You can I like how you can haggle still.
Great.
Henry, naughty.
Ugh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll
Hey.
go and find something to eat.
She's the one that we fought the fights for. We kicked the guy's ass for her. Alright, we should have a buff now. We have a passive buff. What is it? Well, time well spent. You've had some sweet moments that no one can take away from you. You feel refreshed and invigorated. Your strength, agility, and vitality are temporarily increased by 1. Good night. Did we clean ourselves? Did she clean my stuff too? Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
God bless.
Rise and shine.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Oh, damn it, we overate. Let's ride the rest of the way. Let's not keep abusing the fast travel. I need to improve my horsemanship, so let's... We'll fast travel half the way, and then we'll ride the rest of the way.
Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka!
Uh-oh. One of those guys looks really well armored, and that guy's gonna get himself killed. This bystander, he just got himself killed. Last shot. Or maybe not the last shot. We're gonna get him before he limps away. Or not.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
Judgment time. I like how he just flopped down. We just got 2 perks. Vitality. When sprinting, you consume less stamina. You'll be 20% faster when sprinting. After performing a sword combo or a master strike, which I'm going to try to do more, you instantly regain some of your stamina and can attack again. Master Dimicator. When you perform a combo, you gain +5 to your swordsmanship, making subsequent attacks easier to perform. Your craftsmanship will count as 3 levels higher during blacksmithing. This skull cap is worth a pretty penny. I'll take that. I don't know where his weapon went. Oh no, it's right here. Let's keep riding.
Go!
Are these more bandits? Are you serious? This is ridiculous. You travel 3 feet and then you're up against more bandits.
Whoa!
There's 3 of them.
Wait!
Oh, my horse just bucked me. God damn it. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay, as long as I can do 1 at a time, let's try to master strike.
Show your stuff!
Come on, bring it. Do it. How many times do I have to do it to you for you to learn your lesson?
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Don't fuck with us, you wretch!
Sit down.
Blood! For fuck!
Alright, that guy looks like he has some decent armor. We'll check it out. find his weapon. Bearded axe. We're going through town anyway, so it'll be a good chance to sell everything.
Look what I have for you.
You always have to reward the puppy.
You silly mutt.
Okay, let's compare. Since I repaired all the armor, let's compare what we've got to what we just got. Alright, the mail collar's the same. My helmet's better. All my current armor is better. I'm not going to search for the other guy's body unless it's close by. Here he is.
God.
Alright, is the next bandit camp, like, 3 feet down the road?
Quick. God. God.
Oops, I'm still carrying around the stolen saddle. Alright, I'll remember to drop those. I meant to drop them, but I accidentally just put them on my horse. It's the same button.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Dude, where is the frickin' saddle and shit? Okay, it's in the armor. I'll try to remember that. Dropping this, dropping this. Alright, we'll start by buying all of your armorer's kits.
I'd like to just...
Do we?
Well, sehr, I can agree. Zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
We're gonna dry this wolf meat, this new fresh wolf meat that we have. So we'll sell the 29 that we've got. I can sell this Master Studies book because I read it already between the episodes. So it's serving no purpose being in my inventory now.
Word about...
Sehr gut. I can agree. You and take care.
God! Take a good look at this man. A rebel against the laws of God. God!
I wouldn't want that near the
Go!
We're headed to the G. Letter
Quick.
G.
Quick! Ka! Ka! Quick!
Whoa!
Ka!
Whoa! Whoa!
Greetings. What do you want?
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the Hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
Do you want to roast in hell? Let's do the scholarship one. I want to improve my scholarship. I'm a book-reading boy.
I know how to deal with evil spirits. I know a spell. Want to learn it?
Of course!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell! It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the Hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
But the Hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure. Farewell, my friend.
Alright, was it necessary for us to talk to him? Did it add any new information to the map? Oh, we have another search area. Explore Apollonia, find out more about the Hermit. Alright, let's just head north and see what happens.
That herdsboy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks.
Alright, maybe it's better if we just go by foot. Well, I remember taking this path when we were doing the quest with the Lord Samine and the guy. We were taking this path. Why am I running so fast? Oh yeah, that's because we got our perk where we run 20% faster when we're sprinting. It's noticeable. Actually, maybe we should just do this by horse.
Whoa, whoa.
If I try to ride under that, I'm definitely gonna get knocked off my horse. Watch, we'll do it. I wasn't even going at full speed, I was just walking. Okay, let's just stay on foot then.
Come here!
Did this camp repopulate with bandits? I'm curious, how fast would I run if I'm not wearing my armor? Let's see. A little bit faster.
Your money or your life?
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on.
If I get into combat in the wrong outfit, I can't switch back. We can take him. The civilian is a dead man anyway. There's nothing I can do to save him.
Come here.
Yeah, just walk at a slow pace. My marksman skill has not gone up in a while. Come on. Alright, Master Strike time. Let's see if we get a cool execution.
You wanna try me? Ah!
Show what you're made of. Jesus Christ!
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Soft shoes, tier 3. Very low visibility and noise and conspicuousness. These might be good shoes for my stealth outfit. I'm taking these. Alright, let's see. After we repair everything, let's see what we got. Our new kettle hat, the beaked kettle hat, it's better. The new one is tier 3. My old one is tier 2. My old one has dents in it, you can see. I wish you could zoom into the character model, but if you're looking at my helmet, it has dents. The new one is in perfect condition. So we did get a better helmet. The new leg protection is not as good as our old leg protection. So we'll store that on our horse. We'll store everything on our horse for the time being. Who needs to commit theft? Like, who needs to do anything other than just traveling to make a lot of money? Okay, we have to repair these shoes. Yep, look at that. New shoes for our stealth outfit. Less visible and less noisy. But that's just another thing that I have to carry around, you know? That's the downside to having multiple outfits. Like, you have to, you know, carry multiple clothing. You know what I mean. It's gonna start affecting our carrying capacity at some point. And I forgot to dry that wolf meat. Damn it. I always forget to do something. Okay, we're good to go.
Whoa! Huh. A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look.
That's a funny looking skeleton. He's got a key in his hand. Is there no way to get inside here? Alright, so I'm willing to bet the key it unlocks that chest. But how am I supposed to get in there? I can't... Oh, yeah, there we go. $181 groschen? I'm not being prompted at all. Like, I'm...
A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse.
You just smell
Someone
like
really
horse
did
shit.
come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
This horse is better than mine in every way. What are you growling at? What's wrong, boy?
This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The Hermit lives somewhere up here.
When in doubt, follow the water. Can I please get up this?
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Hey, could you come out here? Whatever, let's just talk to him.
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, Hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well, but supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place.
Yeah, and I'm wearing it.
It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there. Maybe to cover up who he really is. And what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief. Because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
I found some pretty interesting documents of the Order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apollonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here, in the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse, black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition, or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff. But you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
What do you want help with, Ambrose?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
What are you doing in the Hermit's hut, then?
In Prague, I got into a serious dispute. Ambrose was the only person who could help me. That's why I came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman scaring people round these parts was you.
That was not my intention, believe me.
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order, and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order?
More than a member. He was the Seneschal, second in rank only to the Grand Master. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
You scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night. What were you doing there?
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested in them. So what did he send you to get?
He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave, in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is, if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't do it.
What?
All right. What am I supposed to do?
Listen carefully, then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her, and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Requiescat in pace. Alright, what are you growling at? What's in the bush? You silly doggy. Oh, he's growling at the sheep. Leave the sheep alone. Leave the sheep alone. He's not bothering anybody. Or she's not bothering anybody. Bring the message of forgiveness to the widow. Okay. I need to get to a drying rack immediately because the meat in my pocket's about to go bad. And we're running out of daylight.
Good to see you.
Ha ha.
Oh, you much.
Alright, this is not an easy access drying rack. Where's an easy access drying rack? Over here?
What's that noise? What is this racket here? Hey! What are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Okay, fine. That should have gotten the food back to 100% condition. Yes, it did. Alright, good. Alright, I left, lady. Stop busting my balls.
quick.
Oh, whoa.
Go.
Whoa.
Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What's the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The Hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything. It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it. And it's a good thing you caught me here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan.
I'm pausing the game. I just thought of something, because she just said, are you afraid of the dead? They should do a DLC, just like they did for Red Dead Redemption. What was that? With the zombie DLC, whatever that was. If they did a zombie game like this in medieval, where you're fighting zombies with, like, swords and stuff, no, that's probably a bad idea. I'll shut up and continue.
He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites.
Undead Nightmare, that's what it was called.
He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him.
Damn!
He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realised that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia.
It never occurred to you that it was him?
No. His name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old. And I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing.
Yeah, it's your
God
fault.
is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled, at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation. It was good to see you, my friend.
Is this going to cause me to stink? I'm going to have to wash myself after this. That's so annoying. Alright, there was another guy in the graveyard. I saw him walking around. Am I going to get in trouble for doing this?
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace.
Yeah,
I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
God. Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
All right. I'll accept the coin, and that'll be the end of it.
Thank you again for your help. God be with you, Henry.
I got a scholarship skill and stealth skill? Alright. Oh yeah, here he is. Alright, good thing we didn't get in trouble. Yeah, we do smell like the dead. I have to wash myself now. Is there a trough around here? I can't get over how much faster we run. It is so noticeable. Okay, where are we headed now? We have to go back to Apollonia, and we have to talk to the Hermit. Instead of going north up through the forest again, let's just fast travel to the castle. Let's get a good look at the castle, because we still have not been inside this castle. There's no way in. Oh, while it's rendering, there we go. Guys, I cannot wait until we get inside so I can scrutinize it and I can judge the defenses. I mean, the positioning of the castle is immaculate, but I want to see the layout. I want to judge the layout. Alright, sorry guys, you might have noticed a cut there. I was thinking about taking a screenshot, but it didn't work out. It's just kind of annoying because I have to take the screenshots while I'm recording because I can't take screenshots during big moments because then I would have to replay the game again and do the same thing.
Quick.
You know what I mean. I'm just trying to get some good screenshots for the thumbnail.
Go!
Like a screenshot or a thumbnail that's relevant to the episode, you know? I hear the sounds of somebody dying. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Benedicta tu in Marianibus, et benedictus
Virgin Mary,
ventris.
Mother of God.
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help.
What happened?
If you're going to see the Hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the Hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes. We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away, but we surrounded him.
You're a knight of an order?
Yes. I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the cross with the red star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land, but we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention, that's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
That swine tried to deceive me. He mustn't get away.
God, thank you. Try to get close unseen, and set fire to the haystack on the right-hand side of the yard. Then his crossbow will be useless. But do it quickly, before he gets away.
Hey, stop right there. Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it.
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
I just want the sword. That's all I care about.
I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick.
All right.
And no sudden movement. I'd not go for
Like sudden movements like this. All right, is that guy gonna die already? Just kill him and put him out of his misery.
What do you want?
You want it to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster's Denyek's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
Should we help him escape or should we kill him? He already told us what we need to know. Let's fight him.
That's the only thing you're right about, you lying bastard.
I guessed you'd show your true colors. As you wish, fool. Bella res est mori.
Maybe if I had helped him out later down the line in the story, he would have come back and provided some... sure, but... I don't care. I want to fight him.
I thought we were fighting fair. I'm gonna shoot you.
No, why? Just... Come on, let me master strike you. Oh no, I got help.
Nice!
Got him! Oh, I can't rob him. I can't take his... I wanted his helmet. I can't take it. It's considered robbery. These guys would probably get mad at me.
What about our deal?
Ave Maria, gratia plana.
You owe me something, knight.
You're right. Conrad was one of the best swordsmen of the Order. We wouldn't have stood a chance without you. Here's your silver.
What did Conrad want here?
The local hermit Ambrose was his long-standing ally. He was seneschal of our order some years ago, but he transgressed and fled from Prague. But why Conrad was pretending to be his dead friend, I have no idea. Maybe he thought it would help him evade justice.
What was it actually about?
I shouldn't tell you. But since you helped us, Conrad was paid by the Inquisition to kill our Grand Master, Sir Denyek of Prague. He failed by the grace of God. But while fleeing from the commandery, the treacherous villain killed 2 of our brothers.
Conrad was working for the Inquisition?
Yes. When Archbishop Olbram suddenly died a year ago, the Inquisition began to plot against our order and the king and to support the papal curia.
That is high politics indeed.
Sinners. They only care about money and power, the lot of them. We knights seek salvation in helping the poor and suffering. We are not murderers.
I have some documents of the Order that might be of interest to you. If we can agree on a price.
My God. The Order's Chronicle. We thought it was lost for good. Where did you find that?
In a hiding place. But that's not important.
It's a good thing you told me about it. What do you want for it?
Apparently I can only ask him 5.6 groschen. That's pathetic. I can't go any higher.
We'll return the books to the Order.
Our accounts are settled. Everything that happened here, I'll keep to myself. Farewell, Arnold.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritu Sancto. Amen.
What are you doing with that weapon?
Oh, sorry.
Clear off!
Alright, give me a second. I need to wash myself.
Off you go, quick!
Okay, let's look for the birch trees that he said, because we need to find the sword. And then we need to return the sword to the blacksmith, and then that's where we're gonna call it a night, or a day, or whatever time you're watching this. Alright, 2 birch trees.
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
Maybe it's this grave right here.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
There's nothing in here. Alright, I stink of the dead again. I probably shouldn't have dug up that grave.
Come here!
So now I stink.
Come here!
Come here, boy.
You're my doggy, eh?
Here, mutt!
It's okay. You're not getting fed. You're not. It's just not happening. There's a man in threadbare clothes a short way off. He's alone and evidently resting after a long journey. Good for him. Oh, is it too late for me to, Yeah, he's sleeping. I have to go to sleep. My sexy time buff is about to go away.
Good boy.
What's that stink?
I don't know. It's not me, because I already cleaned myself.
Good morning, lad.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the Hermit?
He's dead.
What? You... did you...
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
I have all the materials to do it. We haven't done blacksmithing in a while. This is how we're going to wrap this one up. We're going to finish the sword and make it. And then I'm going to save and...
Damn, it's burning.
It's fine, relax.
Sakra!
Ideally, we don't have to reheat this. Don't want to have to reheat it.
Christ almighty.
Fine. Now to temper it.
Craftsmanship 17.
What can I do for you?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Okay. Okay, no other skill points. Okay, so now that option is open to us. Now that we got that done, we have the ability to get into the wedding with the blacksmith Radovan. Now there's another avenue we can pursue, and that's by, you know, talking to the miller and pursuing this quest down here. So maybe we'll do that one next. Because doing thievery stuff for the miller is going to help me with skills that I don't really do a lot. So I want to improve some of my thievery skills and that kind of stuff. So that'll be an opportunity to do that. We still have a few side quests to do. We still have to find Marika. Those are for the nomads. Oh yeah, we have to talk to Vutiek. Oh, that's just a conversation. That's easy. I'm surprised I haven't done that already. That's in Troskovitz. So we're not going to do that now. We could do that in the next episode. I'm going to save now. And we'll keep this one relatively short. This is, you know, just over an hour and a half. Not bad. It's better than 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours. But that ends our day. Gonna pause. Thank you so much for joining me today, lords and ladies. As always, hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this one. Give me more tips and point me in some good directions, and keep telling me stuff that I don't know about, because I'm sure a lot of you have played the game for a lot longer than I have. And try not to spoil anything. Don't forget that. Don't spoil anything, guys. But thank you for joining me. Hope to see you in the next one. I will see you in episode 9. But until then, have a good one, guys.